YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and today I am reacting to Voiceplay featuring Anthony Gariula and their cover of Human, originally by Rag and Bone Man. I am excited. I really liked their last covering featuring Anthony Gariula, which was Seven Armies Nation. So let's get right into this.
Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm lying. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Take a look in the mirror, and what do you see? Do you see it clearer, or are you deceived in what you believe? 'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Some people got the real problems. Some people out of luck. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above. 'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. No.
Don't ask my opinion, don't ask me to lie. Then beg for forgiveness for making you cry. For making you cry.
'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Well, some people got the real problems. Some people out of. Some people think that I can solve them. Lord heavens above. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. 'Cause I'm only human, I make mistakes. I'm only. It's all it takes to put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. 'Cause I'm no prophet or Messiah. You should go searching somewhere higher.
'Cause I'm only human after all. Well, I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me.
'Cause I'm only human, I do what I can. I'm just a man, I do what I can. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me.
So that was Voiceplay featuring Anthony Gariula's cover of Human. And I like this song very much. I remembered my last video, someone mentioned that I should read like their description box to find out any, behind the scenes. And thankfully I read that because I now actually know what choir level, I guess you can say, that each member is, except for Anthony. It does not say, it only says featuring Anthony Gariula. But we have Eli, that's a tenor, Caesar de la Russa. I think last video I accidentally kept saying Omar, I apologize. That's a baritone. Jeff, as we know, is a bass. Lane is drum/baritone. And then again, it doesn't say what Anthony is. And one thing right off the bat with the song is the way they have their lighting and the simple use of a couch. I got that they are doing confessionals. Like a therapy kind of session where there's nothing in the background other than the lights and I'm on a couch. Especially those who have watched, like reality TV shows, the little confessionals that they do. This is what I feel like they were going for, and they succeeded in doing that. And I do not know the preference of the original song, but what I like about this rendition is how human it sounds. Now, you're probably wondering, what do I mean by that? Other than Lane doing the amazing do-do-do, sounding like drums in the background, and then the Jeff also doing the do-do-do, and then them doing the snapping. It sounded, at least to me, more like talk singing, as I call it, where they're singing, but it sounds more like they're talking. I don't know what the correct terminology is, but I actually think that went well with the whole, at least in my opinion, the theme of this is a confessional that they're doing together, either as a group or individual. Because I love how, even with their in a group, the way the camera is, it does feel like that, those reality TV confessionals. And then definitely when they're sitting, notice to me how the lighting changes. So sometimes when the group is head on, you see the lighting, the same type of lighting that you see when like they're each individually sitting on what looks like a bench or couch, a bench, and all you see is the shadows that are cast from the member, like Jeff, sitting there. And then when they are in a group together, you see that as well. But, just 1 second, the camera keeps moving around. It doesn't go behind them. Notice how it kind of just like stays almost like a crescent, or a half crescent if you want to get semi-Pacific. And then it zooms in and zooms out. And I actually like that. Especially like the part where Caesar is singing. It kind of zooms in on him so that it's here up. And then obviously when they're singing together, most of the time it's just like one or two people in a frame. And you don't really see the background. So they're different I don't want to say techniques, but they're different uses of the zoom, I think actually works with this song. And down to the actual lyrics, this might be an overtake, but I get that these are men, or this could even be for women, saying, I'm only human, I can only do so much. Like they're admitting that no human is perfect. We all have faults. And this is them singing about, they have limitations, and don't blame them for their limitations, which I think is very important nowadays because of, to me, the rise of depression in people, even men, especially men, not even men, sorry, especially men, and just how people feel like they have to close up. Also, this song, I feel like, can be used as a way of saying, I'm working towards bettering myself. And to do that, I have to, realize I have potential. I always have potential, though it may be limited in some areas. Especially in their lyrics, I'm only human, I do what I can. Kind of really, to me, subtly emphasizes we're not gods, we're not goddesses. We are human, and we all have something to improve on. And I like how throughout the song, the differences in highs versus low. Anthony and Eli, Eli, go amazing together. He goes well with everything. But I like how when they sing together, and then you have like Lane, Jeff, and Caesar kind of at the low. How you hear them at the same time, but it doesn't sound like they are. Well, yes, they are overlapping, but it doesn't sound like they're clashing with each other. And I really, really like that. Anthony fits perfectly with this group. It really does. And when he has his like confessional moments, you see the camera, he's kind of like hunched over doing this, like how someone would in a therapy session, versus like Jeff and the rest of the group kind of being more like this. Now, the way I can interpret that is Anthony's representing someone who's not as openly confident. He's kind of like hunched over, unsure of himself, where someone can interpret, like Jeff leaning back and being open as, yeah, I'm more confident in myself, I recognize, so I'm on a different step in my journey. Or it could be possibly interpreted, sorry if I'm reading too much into this, but could be interpreted as, yeah, I'm at fault, but kind of like you're unaware of just how much or how right or wrong you are in a situation. And the whole don't put the blame on me could be anyone who feels like they're constantly being blamed for something they have no control over. Which, as human beings, I feel like we do that instinctively. It's a fault that everyone has, but it's how we deal with that fault that determines our path. The singing was great as usual. Jeff did go low, and so did Caesar. But I like how he didn't go too low. There are some parts that, yeah, he could have gone his, like, really low. But to me, he did not go, like, very, very low. And I actually like that he did that, because I feel like if he had gone too low, it would kind of take out everything, like take it out of context. So I like how he does go low, but he doesn't go like insanely low. Again, back to what I call speech singing. Sorry. But overall, it's a great video. I love Eli in this as well. I love how he sings, kind of, he takes over, and then just the overall cohesiveness of this piece. I feel like it's a great tribute to like mental health months, or like Men's Mental Health Month. I'm not sure if that was what they were going for, or the background of how they decided to create this piece the way it is, but as someone who has dealt with mental health in the past and still am dealing with it, this piece is very soothing because I feel heard. Yes, I'm a woman, not a man, but if you take out man, don't put the blame on me. Everything else could be used for everyone. Or it could even, if I take another jump and say, kind of that both gender trauma, where we expect men to be a certain way, and then if they are not that way, we put the blame on them. Or you could even jump further and give, this is just an overtake, but like generational trauma. How, we are trying to heal generational trauma. Don't put the blame on me because of what my family member or my ancestors did in the past. Again, the generational trauma. So, yeah, there's a lot of healing themes, I feel, to this particular rendition of this song. And Anthony fits great with this group. I really, really like him in this. And then I like how it's kind of rapped a little bit, but not too much. I particularly don't really like rap music, but it was enough where it's like, okay, it sounds like he's rapping, but not too bad. But tell me in the comments what you guys think. You guys can agree or disagree with me on this. And again, if I'm reading too much into this, that's just how I am. But of course, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And have a great day, everyone.